Welcome viewers, it is now about 10 past 8 in the morning. I slept in from my flight, forgot to set alarm, fell asleep last night looking at my phone, stayed out far too late. We're in sunny beach, Bulgaria, outside my hotel, the Hotel Romantic. But we're heading to the airport and we're heading out of here. Where are we going? Quite a famous place, that's all I can say. Let's head to the airport. I probably missed the bus, I'm going to get a damn taxi, it's going to cost a fortune. Let's see where we end up. Okay, we have arrived at the bus station, Sunny Beach. Let me show you. Quite limited information here, but I think it's coming to stop number 1 at 8:50. Get on the desk, it takes 45 minutes, which is going to leave me quite close to the flight time, to be honest with you. There is a taxi rank here as well. Taxi is going to cost you about 70 Bulgarian leva at least, so that's going to be just under £30. There's the information desk there. So I basically asked, it was 9 Bulgarian leva, so that's just under, well, £4 really. It's pretty cheap, it takes 45 minutes. Hopefully it's going to come here. It says number 1, there's people with suitcases here, it's a bit confusing. So we'll find out very soon and we'll head to the airport. Okay, I think the airport bus has arrived. Hopefully I've just got enough change to go on this bus. There's no card payments, cash only. It's not very clear where this is going, but it doesn't say airport, but I see people going on with suitcases. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, we're on our way to the airport. They've got a very weird system here where somebody goes round and collects money for the tickets on the bus rather than the driver. Very bizarre. Just going through Nessebar, Old Town. Lovely here. Another couple of wee videos here. Check them out on the channel. We're going to be cutting it very fine for this flight. 100%. Picking up more people here. Okay, update, you will not believe this. The damn bus took an hour to get to the airport. It doesn't even stop right in the airport. I was still on the bus and I could see the airport and we had a random stop quite close to it. And then we just kind of bypassed the airport on the dual carriageway now, walking back to the airport. And the bus kindly dropped me off in the middle of the dual carriageway. I think I'm going to miss the flight. What a bizarre bus. Doesn't even go right into the airport. It's like me trying to avoid fees going into the Glasgow airport. It drops you outside. Oh, what a disaster. Right, let's see if I make this flight. Okay, just outside the airport, look, there's a sign for the damn bus up there. Why does the bus not go into the airport? What the hell? Drops you away off round the corner here. It drops you round the corner just at the side of the road there, and it ended up having off a wee side road on my way to God knows where. And just got off there, so I've got an hour to the flight. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. Still got to go through security. Let's see. Look at what we're dealing with here. We're taking shortcuts through the grass to get to the airport, but there it is, the airport in the distance. We finally made it. What is going on with that bus? I've never had an airport bus that doesn't drop you right in the airport. Why is it not going in? There's hardly anybody here. There's no cars, buses, anything. Why is it not just going right into the airport? Anyway, that's a wee warning for you. Let's see if we make the flight. I'll tell you about the flight in a second. Okay, we're outside the damn airport now. It's about 10 o'clock. Cutting it fine for this flight, I tell you. This was the cheapest flight to a destination that I've not filmed in. That was the criteria for it. There was one more flight that was cheaper, that was Krakow, or Krakow. But I've actually been there before on a stag do. I don't remember much about it. I was going to go there, and then I thought, let's go to a place I've never been before. So this flight was £45. Not the cheapest, but not very expensive either. Will I make the flight? That's the question. Let's head in through security. I cannot believe that bus. The actual bus driver done me a favour, stopped in the middle of the dual carriageway to let me off. What a nightmare. Okay, I am so lucky. This is the smallest airport in the world. One of the terminals is shut for renovation, so it's tiny. Got through security in 1 minute. We're going to make the flight. It's already boarding. Let me show you a wee bit of the airport. It's tiny. Duty free. I actually done a bigger video on the channel just showing you a wee bit of the airport outside as well, but there's not much to show you in this airport. Is it Bargwa or Barglass? I think the S is silent. It's absolutely tiny through here. So one of the terminals is shut just now, so there's not many food options. There's a wee cafe here, one in the middle as well. Gates 5 to 6, pretty busy. And you've literally got 6 boarding gates here, and that's it. So we are flying with EasyJet. Yes, EasyJet, we're mixing it up. Flying with EasyJet. I don't even know how long this flight takes. I've not even researched how long it takes from here. I've got no idea if it's a long flight or a short flight. I know that it's about 27 degrees where we're going just now as well, so the weather looks pretty good, and it's quite an interesting destination. That's all I'll say. It's got a wee bit of history. Okay, let's board the damn flight. Just about to board. A wee tip, the prices are in euros at the airport. I thought this was about £2, I thought it was quite cheap. It turns out it was over €4, so it was nearly £4. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. Anyway, we're just about to board. Okay, we are through boarding, we're just waiting to go in the bus to the flight. I've got a window seat 14F, so we'll film the takeoff, the landing hopefully. I think that's my flight over there, I'm imagining. The wee EasyJet one there. Let's go. Okay, we'll be boarding the plane at the front. Quite nice here today, about 28 degrees. Much the same weather where we're going actually. It's been a bit cooler at night, it's a bit windy here actually. Tiny wee airport. Wee Wizz Air one across there as well. Can't nearly flew off there. Right, let's go on the flight. Okay, we are on board just now. Still no idea how long the flight time is for here. Wee window seat. Okay, we're on an Airbus A320 for all the guys who wouldn't know what plane I'm on. Okay, we're off the flight. That was 2 hours 15 minutes, pretty good flight. I tried to sleep but I couldn't. I need to get the metro into the city centre. Doesn't seem to be a passport check, just going straight through here, which is pretty good. Let's see how long it takes me to get to my hotel. This is a long walk from the airport. I'll give you a wee clue. We're going on the U-Bahn. What city we're going to, all will be revealed. Good to know they've got Bolt here and tickets for public transport down this way. Yeah, this walk was unbelievable. I mean, I could have got a taxi from there, honestly. It was some walk. Any mobility issues, bear that in mind. Do I need currency? Not this time. Here is the ticket machine for the metro. I really don't understand the system. I cannot figure out how to get to the metro station. I'm going to put in 2 closest to my hotel, and it's impossible to buy tickets. The guy next to me was saying the same. We went in to get a Bolt here, which is ridiculous because the metro station's just right there. We'll see. Okay, Bolt's about €43. We can't be paying that. It's so annoying. I can't go into this metro system and buy a damn ticket. Yeah, what we're going to do, we might get the bus here. We'll see. Breaking news, purchased a ticket. Basically the way it works, the machine is stupid. You have to put in the U before the metro station and it'll come, the correct one will come up. I was just putting in the metro station and it was coming up with all sorts. It's a very weird system. So basically, because we're on the U-Bahn, if you put in the name of the city, I nearly revealed it there, then the metro station, it'll come up. Let's go. Okay, just to add to the drama, the platform's just been changed there, so I'm now at platform 3. You go down the stairs from the airport basically here, onto the train. Let's see if we can go through here. Press this wee button. Okay, big drop actually. Whoa, it's quite nice in here. Maybe upstairs bit as well, up there. Hopefully I'm on the right train. Look at this wee bit for bikes as well, it's pretty cool. Can't believe this.
train is going back the way where it came. It was about a 12-minute drive from my destination on Google Maps, so it was getting closer to the hotel, and now we're going back the way. I think there's some works on the line, and I maybe had to transfer trains, but obviously all the announcements are in German, so I've got no clue. So I'm now going back to the airport, going to get off, and the next available stop, and I'll probably need to get a Bolt or an Uber, and else I'll just be going about trains all day.
Breaking news, I've just got off the damn train. Just take me back to the airport. Oh. Right, priced a Bolt from here, €16. I think I'm going to bite the bullet, I'm never going to get to my hotel. This is a proper travel day. Planes, trains, automobiles. So we're on a bus, we're on the train, we're on the plane, we're probably going to go on a taxi or Bolt in a wee second as well. Have you ever seen the film Planes, Trains, Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy? It's an absolutely brilliant film, one of my favourites. Check it out. Right, where am I going now? I can't risk going on another train. There's another one coming, I think, across there. Who knows where it's going? What a disaster. It's a disaster. This is actually quite a big train station, I think. I've just seen a McDonald's and some shops around there. But I've ordered the Bolt. It's coming in 5 minutes, hopefully. So we're doing the full modes of transport in this one. Yeah, I couldn't face going on the train again. That train as well, the Metro, was 50 minutes and I wasn't even in the centre of the city. So it took an hour to get to my accommodation. It's quite slow, the Metro. It was stopping at stations for quite a while. Anyway, we're now going in the Bolt. €16. I should have just booked it in the first place. I probably should have waited in the bus at the airport. That would have been the easiest one. What a disastrous travel day so far. We're not even there yet, but watch till the end. I'm going to finish at a famous place. I would go as far to say it'll be the best finish to a travel day ever. It'll be the most iconic place that we're going to finish at. Let's go. Hopefully the Bolt guys turning up. Fingers crossed. How cool is this wee car? That's not my Bolt, by the way. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at this. John Reid Fitness. Very unusual name for a fitness club in this country. Sounds like a Scottish name, doesn't it? John Reid. Bolt is 1 minute away, it says. It's getting exciting. Okay, this is the metro station that I should have got off at. Can you guess where we are yet? We're heading down there. Okay, I'm finally here. It's took me longer to get here from the airport than it did on the flight. The flight was shorter, I think, but we are here. There was a few clues on the video. We are in Berlin, but not only that, I told you we would finish at a very famous place. Let me show you where I am. We're at Checkpoint Charlie. Okay, I'm staying just round the corner, my hotel's just round the corner from here, so that's pretty good. I've not explored the area whatsoever, my first time ever in the city of Berlin. Great to be here, and this is absolutely amazing. I'm going to do another video talking more about this, but basically here's a picture of when the wall, the crossing opened on November the 9th, 1989. Okay, so basically the policy was meant to come into force the next following day, but it was announced on TV, it was an immediate effect, and everybody flocked from the east and the west to obviously go through the barriers effectively. So it's very interesting, the story behind that, and there's a lot of tourists here queuing up to get the picture taken at Checkpoint Charlie. Maybe I'll do it later on, we'll wait and see. So this is the main shopping street, it stretches for miles. That Bolt took about 19 minutes because the traffic was really heavy. It wasn't that far, but the traffic was really heavy. Yeah, so planes, trains, automobiles, definitely in this one. Here's the wee queue. It's quite an orderly queue for getting your picture done. Look, somebody's getting their picture done here, but look at Checkpoint Charlie's got McDonald's next to it. And KFC across from it. I've got the museum cafe over there as well. So we'll go into more of the history and the details in another video, because I'm going to show you my hotel room, and the title will be I Stayed at Checkpoint Charlie probably. We'll wait and see, but how cool is it here? A lot of American tourists I've noticed here as well. So we've made it to Checkpoint Charlie in Berlin. Okay, so there have a few Berlin videos to come. I'm a wee bit behind schedule with the travel situation. What an absolute nightmare. How am I going to get back to the airport? Can I trust taking the metro again? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe there's a bus, an airport bus. Anyway, thanks so much if you've watched right to the end. I really appreciate all your support. We've ended up at Checkpoint Charlie in Berlin, and just a few hours ago we were at Sunny Beach in Bulgaria, so it's a bit different this channel, isn't it? Thanks for watching to the end. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm going to check into my hotel. It's now about 3 o'clock, so check-in is open, and we'll do a wee bit of exploring. We'll do some videos in Berlin as well. Thanks for watching to the end.